engineers are testing an experimental train that all but eliminates track friction. Because the train doesn't ride on tracks. This train literally floats on a magnetic field. It's called Maglev. For magnetic levitation.
Maglev technology is doing what a typical train does, except using electromagnets. Instead of having wheels and rails, we have magnets to lift and guide the vehicle, and then a non-contact propulsion system to propel the vehicle down the track.
But trains that do just that really exist, and they're called Maglev, which stands for
magnetically levitating trains. There are no overhead power cables because the power source is built into the track. There's no friction from the wheels because, well, there aren't any wheels. The train is designed to float 10 millimeters above the track, so the only resistance it has is air resistance, which makes this train fast, very fast.
the German Transrapid system and the Japanese JR Maglev. Maglev trains are all about magnets, and magnets have two poles, north and south. And when the facing poles of each magnet are the same, like in this instance north, north, they repel, like so. The Japanese JR Maglev system uses this force to lift their trains. Magnets on the train face magnets with similar poles on the track, and the train rests on the repulsive force as if it's sitting on an invisible cushion, like so. Japanese Maglev trains have reached speeds in excess of 580 kilometers an hour using this system, but the technology is still confined to the test track. They've never managed to turn it into a commercially viable passenger train. While the Japanese system uses the repulsive force of magnets, the German system makes use of attraction. But it's no use having the train sticking to the tracks. The trick to hovering is to use electromagnets. Now, an electromagnet is just a piece of metal with wire coiled round it, like so. And when you put some current through that wire, like this, it's attracted like so. When you switch that current off, it drops. Attract, drop, and so on. And if you were to switch your electromagnet on and off fast enough, like this device does automatically, you can defeat gravity, attracting and dropping so quickly that metal objects like my toy train here appear to hover. Incredible. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty damn amazing. And that's magic. The Transrapid has massive electromagnets in here that sit under the track. And when the power is switched on, power on, bitte. The magnets are attracted to the track, and now the train, the whole train, is floating in midair 10 millimeters above the track with magnets at the side here to keep it steady. A completely separate system of magnets built into the test track create a moving magnetic field that pushes the train along with it, just like a surfer riding an invisible magnetic wave.